Hi Capricorn, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading, and today we have another awesome tarot reading. We do, and we have happiness and reconciliation in this reading, Capricorn. Now, I don't know if this is with a friend or a lover, I'll be honest, because we have two women here. It's not that they can't be lovers, of course, but I'm just saying for some, this may be friendship. It could be, right? Maybe it's a business partnership, but the happiness card is here. Here's the woman. She's ecstatic, and the butterflies are, up in the air. We also have the Moon Maiden. Okay, so here she is, and she's kind of strange looking because, she looks like she's in the water, but she's actually up, in the sky and holding up the moon. Yeah. Nice lady, though, you could tell, right? The Moon Maiden and new beginnings. And there's like changes here. It's a number 5. So with that 5, Capricorn, is changes, but usually challenging, something challenging going on. And also now we have the falling angel. Okay, and we don't mean the fallen one, like what's his name, Baphomet, whatever his name was, right? We don't mean him. But spiritual narcolepsy is when you're making love to somebody who's dead. I'm pretty sure it is. I feel like somebody's dreaming about this, or they see this in visions, making love to you. Yeah, or maybe just holding you in their arms. Yeah, I'm pretty sure here, spiritual narcolepsy. At least they're, because narcolepsy, I believe, is, I'm not sure if you're having sex with a dead person. Either you're having sex with them, and if you're not having sex with them, you're with them, right? But they're dead, right? Yeah, they're completely dead. So this person is dreaming about being with you. So we're not sure about the sex part. And this is 19, right? And maybe they're 19 years old, but this is a number. This is a number 1. It's a 10. So this is about a new beginning. It is, again, because of the numbering. Yeah, and let's see the numerology rather, not numbering. Numbering's more like for math. We have peaks of joy. This interesting. That's in the reverse. Wow. And I feel like what's happening here is that somebody went through a lot of emotional ups and downs, and now they're just coming to make up with you here. And so we have heal the ouch. And here is, the little raccoon, and he's here. All these cups are here. That's kind of interesting. And they all have like candles on them. They're kind of cups though. And he's reaching up. He's the nurse here, right? Yeah, he's the nurse. And this is about, a couple is getting together. He's the sexy nurse. You know how they have the nurse dressed as a hooker? You ever see those? Right? Which is a little bit funny. And kind of, but he's not doing that there. He's just reaching up, and he has his paw on the coyote. So, yeah, that is not a wolf. It's either a coyote or it's a coyote, I'm pretty sure. So here he is. He's got a, skinnier. He always looks a little sneakier. He does than a wolf. And he always looks more unhealthy. That's kind of how he looks to me. But hey, this is God's animal, right? And he's got a cold pack on his head. And here is the healing, helping the coyote heal. And so interesting, it's a number 11. This is about 2 people, or a choice to do that. Yeah, definitely. Somebody's coming to cure their emotional changes that are like mood changes, and because they want to make up with you, Capricorn, and they think that this is going to kind of cure them if they make up with you. That's kind of really how it looks in here. And, it's going to depend, and these are general readings. And Capricorn, if you would like your own psychic reading, you may always get one. And, yeah, I'm a Silva grad. They're accurate. And so we do a tarot spread at the end. And those are good to get on your own perspective, or somebody that you don't trust, or you haven't seen them in a long time, or, right, they live far away, or whatever, or maybe you just met them. Yeah, it could be like that. So, yeah, and also you get a tarot spread at the end, so you get unique insight there. And if you would like a tarot spread unto itself, your natal chart interpreted, and that is the roadmap to your true potential. Yes, it is. Yeah, and those are awesome. And a Mystic Sense has a free 5-minute psychic reading. So let's do this reading, Capricorn. Without further ado, we're going to get to show on the road. This is going to be for anybody this reading resonates for. Yeah, it doesn't necessarily, meditating on Capricorn's energy, but a lot of people have Capricorn in their chart they're not even aware of. A lot of Capricorn. Yeah, a lot. So let's see what we have here. We start with the World card. This is a great card for the beginning, for the overall energy. This is a new life, right? It is. It's closing out cycles. It's maturity. It's I stand in my power. It's integrity. Lessons could have been learned. This could be karmic lessons were learned with the World card. This is. I feel like between the Sun and the World, these are the two best cards for me in the deck. And we have the Five of Pentacles now. Okay, so when we say a cycle ends, something goes away here. Something ends. It could be somebody's attitude, right? Because somebody wants to make friends with you or make up with you. It simply could be their attitude. Nothing else has changed, but we know I got a new attitude. Everything changes when you have a new attitude, right? This is what we tell kids, and yeah, this is what we tell them, and this is what we learn sometimes the hard way. 8 of Cups, right? Yeah, and 10 of Cups. 4 of Wands, Capricorn. The 10 of Wands, which is a cycle, a completion. And we have the Ace of Swords, and it's a new beginning. Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so if this is a friendship, that somebody thinks that they were supposed to be your friend, Capricorn, because the Wheel of Fortune is here. They were supposed to be. That was destiny. It was fated. And friendships are fated. Everything's fated. Everything is fated. And you, if with your own free will, you can try to change it. But most people do not change their fate, or they don't change their destiny. They go with it. And that's very interesting. That's a big conversation in itself, and I feel like that is very true. And why we don't fight destiny or whatever, or fight fate rather. Why we don't do that is another story. It has to do with your chart, has to do with your personality, or what happened to you in your life, and those all could be showing in your chart too. The World card, the crossing energy is a 5 of Pentacles. When the 5 of Pentacles sits in the crossing energy, that's a challenge. That's for sure. Yeah. So to close out a cycle, or to reach this maturity. But this is like something ends here for this new beginning. 6 of Swords, that's a transition. That's a change. For sure it is. Yeah, and this is like, I'm not the same. I'm not the same, or I don't want to be in the same energy I was, or I don't want to be in the same place that I was. And this might be your person's energy, Capricorn. We're not sure of that. We're really not. Right? Only you guys will know. Okay, so we're going to read it like it's them. And the 9 of Pentacles, another completion. Oh my goodness here. And we have it with the Queen of Cups reversed. Maybe your person is a water sign or your friend. But this can also talk about somebody changing and being more self-sufficient or powerful, and they're no longer in this Queen of Cups reversed energy, because she's great in the upright, but sometimes in the reverse, it's like hell on wheels. It can be somebody who's really emotionally not well sometimes. Yeah, it can, and that's never a good thing. I feel like whoever is your person here there's a bit of a challenge to this. Yeah, and this can be leaving a lack, leaving this in this reading. It can also be like, I'm just leaving the way I used to be, which was so kind of like, I see my cup empty all the time. I see my cup half empty. That could be it. You could add a friend here or a lover who maybe treated you bad, or just something like that, and now they're there's a huge change in this reading. 8 of Cups is change, because that man's walking away with the red cape, and he leaves the beautiful woman there, which is interesting, right? And so 8 of Pentacles with it. So the 8s are about power. Yeah, they are. So when we see the 8 of Pentacles here, when we see that in the past, this is leaving something unfulfilling. Maybe even your own, yeah, leaving something unfulfilling. This can be like what I said, kind of, too. I'm leaving this energy of my cup is half empty all the time, instead of my cup is half full. I mean, that old parable, or whatever, whatever it's called, and it's just old expression or whatever, is so true. It's so interesting how there's a fine line there. right? Just like they say there's a thin line between love and hate, which is another kind of, but it is kind of, sort of. But we just won't talk about that here. But there's a thin line between your lower vibration and your higher vibration. And that thin line decides whether or not you're going to stand in your power. So this Eight of Cups reverse can talk about somebody who, you have two cups here. They're both spilled. One has, like, I don't know, blood or cranberry juice, and the other one has like water. But this is like, I'm leaving here. My cup is half empty. It can be like that. It can also be somebody who walks away from a relationship. This could be, maybe you have walked away from you and your friend for some, right? Or they walked away from you. But in the past, there's a walking away from something in order to kind of, be happy and stand in your power, maybe to really make an effort to feel more in your life purpose. Than the Eight of Pentacles is like a life purpose card, because it's an eight, it's about power, but he loves what he's doing. So it can be about that. This can be about somebody, one of you, Capricorn, you could be somebody out there, could be like, you could be stepping into your life purpose after some major maturity here, or you laid something heavy down. And in this reading, it's almost like you realize that. Like you're very, aware of what's going on, cognizant, of course. Well, that's a good thing, right? And the Ten of Cups is the mindset. Here's the Ten of Wands. These are the completions. So is the World card. So is the Five. Yeah. And the Eight of Cups stands for some type of a completion, when the man moves away from something unfulfilling. It's kind of interesting for some, because that could be, he could have been, in some way, sometimes, he could have walked away from his own personality that was very unfulfilling. Yeah. But whatever this walking away from, is walking toward like happiness, but kind of like, this is where I should be. This is kind of where I should have been. There's that in this reading. Yeah, there is. And so you could be making up with a lover, Capricorn. You definitely could. Heal the ouch. Yeah, and the Four of Wands. Maybe they speak German here, because I heard that ouch is a German word. It does sound like it's German, doesn't it? I love language. I don't speak German. No, I don't. I hear it's not that easy of a language, but that may or may not be true, right? I'm not sure, because I don't know about it. But I know Germans are intelligent, so, it might not be an easy language, right? Could be maybe more complex. Yeah, by nature they are. They are. Okay, we have the Moon card. We have the Four of Wands. Here's the Moon. The dogs are howling, and everything is so kind of intense, and they're upset, right? And, the lobster gets out, and, he has to stay in the water. I don't think he can live very long on land. And so this is somebody who's emotionally upset about either celebrating with you or having some type of stability, the Four of Wands, having, and for lovers, maybe moving forward for sure, maybe a marriage. Yeah, definitely interesting. This looks like it's a reconciliation and love, but for some, it is about friendship. It is. And let's get another card, Capricorn. The Hierophant. Wow. So it looks like somebody wants to marry you here. Or they could be wondering if you will believe in them, which is really interesting. Yeah, last night I ran into a friend at a salsa dance, an old friend who I used to always see fighting out in her car when she used to come to my house. I'd look out the window and she sat there for 2 hours fighting with somebody. And you could tell she was fighting because of her body language. So eventually, she fought with me, and then I saw her last night, and it was a little, I was fine, but I guess maybe a little emotional, maybe. But here we have the Hierophant. Your person might be wondering, this person might be wondering if you still believe in them, if you still have faith in them. Yeah. Ten of Wands is in the concerning message. He laid down the 9. He's got 1. And King of Cups reversed. We have 2 water signs that are in the reverse, the King and the Queen of Cups. This can be laying down a relationship this can be like laying down an attitude where there was too much jealousy. It can definitely be. It can also be somebody was drinking a lot here, and maybe that was the problem for some. So something gets laid down here in order to move forward, for sure. Page of Swords. So your person's wondering, Capricorn, or there's a wondering here. There could be a wondering if you know what's going on here in some way. For some, it could be if there's a third party here. If there is, there could be this Five of Pentacles leaving somebody out sometimes here. Six of Swords moving away from that, right here in the challenge. Somebody could be wondering. This could be somebody else. I wonder. But I'm sure that your person, whoever they are, friend or lover, is wondering if they can kind of patch this up, it looks like. I'm pretty sure. And the Devil, Two of Wands, is in the environment. This is kind of feeling stuck, but definitely making a choice. And a choice has been made in this reading. Yeah, a choice to move forward and in a very more positive, much more positive way. Ace of Swords showing up. In Capricorn, maybe this is you here. And there could have been a crossroads here for sure. And I've been talking about kind of some instability that's been going on in this reading in the past. But this is definitely making a choice about your life because he's holding the globe. And there could be travel here as well. Page of Pentacles reversed. And this is the hope or the desire. Yeah, and this can talk about a brand new ending too. A brand new beginning and something that closes. Page of Pentacles. All the pages in the reverse can talk about something that ends because it's about the first kind of level. Somebody could be hoping, your person could be hoping that, that you believe their message. They could be messaging you here and that you kind of believe it. That maybe you understand them in a way. Let's get another card. Interesting here. And we have the Seven of Wands. Somebody might not want... the other thing about this reading is that somebody could be kind of left behind. Eight of Cups, Five of Pentacles. And with that, leaving behind, that person may be super overwhelmed and not have the or overwhelmed about this clarity here. They could be thinking something ends, Page of Pentacles reversed, because of a new beginning. Yeah, there's definitely here. There's definitely your person that wants to make up with you. There could be somebody else involved, possibly. Maybe this is for some. It could be a friendship where there's a third party, like just a third person there that is kind of all part of this. Not necessarily romantic. For lovers, there could be, right? Six of Cups going on, and that is showing up with the Wheel of Fortune. This is recognizing that this is some type of fate or destiny. That's what this is, for sure. Maybe meeting this person was, maybe, knowing them. And this could be about somebody from the past for some, like a childhood friendship, possibly. Three of Pentacles is here. And in the potential outcome it's all good here. This is coming together, the Three of Pentacles. You're going to make up with this person or work with them, depending on the relationship you have. And this is fated. This is really interesting. It's fated to end this way because the Wheel of Fortune is a 10. It's a completion. Yeah, this is all fated to end this way. And somebody's being a little daring here, or like, well, I'm going to do this. Yeah, I'm gonna go try to make up with Capricorn, or definitely I'm doing this, and it ends up really well. It does. We're going to end this reading, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me here. God bless you guys. Yeah, and this could be a friend. Remember the Six of Cups here, possibly. Or somebody who feels like you're warm and fuzzy, or you're special, Capricorn. And it could be somebody from the past. That's what I'm saying. Thanks so much, you guys. Get your psychic reading. Really helpful in your life. I feel like it definitely is. Thanks so much for joining me. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And please look for the 12 signs, the horoscope for May. Yeah, I'll clip that or pin it at the top of the comments for you guys. Thank you so much. Happy Mother's Day. Yeah, definitely. And sending appreciation to all the mothers who, right, without mothers in this world, well, we wouldn't continue, would we, if we didn't have any mothers? All right, I'll leave it at that. Thank you so much, you guys.